The woman who drove the man, Eric Holder, which killed Nipsey Hussle, finally testifies. And who is this woman? This woman is Bryannita Nicholson. And she said in her testimony that she did not know that Eric Holder was going to kill Nipsey Hussle. She was the driver in the 2019 shooting death of rapper Nipsey Hussle, and she has finally got her chance to testify at the trial for accused gunman Eric Holder. According to the Associated Press, Bryannita Nicholson, a 35-year-old woman, says she was casually dating Eric Holder for approximately 5 weeks when they pulled into a South Los Angeles shopping center, which is where Nipsey Hussle owned the clothing store, The Marathon. Nicholson testified that she was driving and saw Nipsey and said, "Ooh, there goes Nipsey. I want to take a picture with him." Nicholson claims Holder told her to stop so she could get some food in the shopping center, and Holder approached Nipsey Hussle first. She said that she thought he was just trying to beat her to go see him before she saw him. And Nicholson said Eric was asking Nipsey, "Did you tell somebody I snitched?" Holder eventually walked away and went into Master Burgers. She said that she was just excited and happy. "I just wanted to show my Facebook friends," Nicholson explained, "how I got a selfie with the rapper Nipsey Hussle." And she went back to her car. She then posted the picture on her social media. Eric Holder exited the Master Burgers with food, returned to the car, and told her to drive around the block. This is what Nicholson testified. She said he then pulled out a black semi-automatic handgun, loaded the magazine, and attached it. She said that she was like, "What are you doing? You put that away. You ain't going to shoot nothing outside of my car," Nicholson said, and he put the gun away. Nicholson said Holder told her to pull into an alley because he wanted to stop and eat. She then alleged that Holder told her not to go anywhere and he would be right back. He exited the car, and soon after she heard gunshots. She said that she was concerned that Holder may have been hurt, so she didn't leave. Holder returned and they drove off. She said that she was like, "What happened?" And he said, "You talk too much. I ought to slap you." And he was just like, "Drive, drive." Holder refused to talk, and Nicholson dropped him off in Long Beach, California. Nicholson claimed she only knew Nipsey Hussle had been killed after she saw it on the local news. Deputy District Attorney John McKinney asked Miss Nicholson, "Did it ever occur to you at that moment that Eric might have done it?" And she replied, "Yes." Nicholson also said Holder called her later that night and asked her to pick him up, which she did, and brought him back to Los Angeles. Nicholson struggled to explain why she would do that after what she had learned. Nicholson has received immunity in exchange for her testimony. Holder allegedly shot Hussle at least 10 times, wounded 2 other people, and kicked Hussle in the head before making his getaway. The police arrested Holder after a 2-day manhunt. According to District Attorney McKinney, Hussle and Holder were members of the Rolling 60s gang, a set of Crips. While growing up, Holder, a 32-year-old, faces 1 count of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder. He faces a life sentence if he's convicted. Hussle, who turned his life around to become a community organizer and entrepreneur, was much loved in South Los Angeles. He left behind 2 children, one of whom he shared with longtime partner Lauren London. Wow. And people, we have to be careful with who we let inside of our cars, especially women. Your alleged boyfriend or whatever, and they got weapons, and they want you to let them out, and they'll be right back. You don't know what they're going to do. So then you'll end up in the middle of something that you can't get out of. Luckily, that the district attorney is giving her immunity, because they could have told her, we don't buy that. We believe you were accessory. So she should be counting her blessings. But then once they heard her story, they probably figured she didn't even know what was going on. Just like the rest of the people that testified, they said it wasn't no angry arguments or nothing. They didn't even believe this thing was about to happen. So with that, people, we still have to definitely be aware of the people we deal with. If I know you into that street shit and you out carrying guns and everything, you got to stay far away from me as possible, because you ain't gonna have me in the middle of some shit I can't get out of, because it could happen more than one way. Think if you never get arrested, now they're looking for Eric Holder and they're looking for her. See? So that's how bad things can be when you let people around you that's doing a bunch of shit. You end up right in the middle of it, and you end up being a victim of affiliation. So that's her testimony, and it's a blessing, like I say, to have people that are willing to stand up for what's right and tell it like they see it. And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south, unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.
I'm not who you think I am. Your perception is a lesson with a fail grade on it. Steady living life like I would never see the morning. True shit, man, I'm more than pain, I'm more than stain on sidewalk, I'm more than black skin on my face. Destined to be great, gotta elevate mind. Elevation is the game that I gotta play, gotta win, gotta find escape to a better day.